Hey everybody, in this video we're going to show you how to make a simple sketchbook using cardstock, copy paper, and brass fasteners. When making a sketchbook, try to select a thicker cardstock. This will help protect your sketchbook. Notice the weight of the cardstock. The higher the weight, the thicker the cardstock. For your sketchbook, you're going to need 2 sheets of cardstock, 10 sheets of copy paper, a 3-hole punch, and 3 brass fasteners. There are different styles of 3-hole punch, but they all pretty much do the same job. Don't mess with the settings on the 3-hole punch. This will affect how your paper lines up. Take your 2 pieces of cardstock and make sure they're lined up. Notice on this 3-hole punch there's a spot where you can line up the edges of the paper to make sure they're both straight. Once they're lined up, press firmly and it'll punch 3 holes in your cardstock. Next, start with 10 sheets of paper and make sure they're lined up. Notice on this 3-hole punch you can only punch 12 pieces of paper at a time. Line up the paper and press firmly. Take your 2 pieces of cardstock and open them up. Put your paper inside and put the cover back on, and then line up the holes. Take a brass fastener and stick it through the first hole in your cardstock and paper. Flip your sketchbook over and then flatten the little tails on your brass fastener. Make sure they lay flat so they don't get caught on anything. Repeat the step for the other 2 holes in your sketchbook. Now you have a fancy new sketchbook. You may want to fold over and crease the front cover so it lays flat. What to do about different size brass fasteners? There are 2 different sizes of brass fasteners, 1 inch and 2 inch. The 2-inch brass fasteners are too big and hang over, so what you'll need to do is fold them over like this. Folding over all 3 will solve this problem and help secure your sketchbook. Eventually you may need to add more paper to your sketchbook. To do this, carefully remove the brass fasteners. Be sure not to lose them. Take your new stack of 3-hole punch paper and add it to the end of your sketchbook. Then, reinsert your brass fasteners. And that's how you make a sketchbook. Later, we'll talk about designing and decorating the cover of your sketchbook.